Kick back, unwind, and enjoy a rare find. Today, we have 10 rare finds. First rare find is a steel chair, but it's not just any old steel chair. An official WWE wrestling chair from the WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. What happens is usually if you buy a seat on one of the major pay-per-views on the floor area, they design the chair with custom pictures and graphics and padding and all that stuff, and then at the end of the event you can take your chair home with you, and that's what this person did. This is a floor area steel chair from the Night of the Champions in 2009. Every championship is on the line. I was not watching wrestling at the time when this came out, but I knew who CM Punk was, and I guess I had seen him on TV in some flashbacks or something about his matches or something during that time. But yeah, this ringside seat chair was $5. First time I found one of these chairs out there was a mom and dad there selling it. The mom said that what did she say? She didn't know who this guy was. And the guy, the dad, I think he said, I only like the older wrestling. Whatever that means. Probably stuff from the 80s. Next rare find. Next up we have a Fisher-Price boxed Alpha Interceptor, and it was $3 at Goodwill. I really couldn't believe it when I saw it. There's the sticker for proof. This thing is amazing. It's really hard to find this is from 1982. Hard to find old boxed toys out in the wild. It's not really something that happens that often, and I believe everything is inside. It's Goodwill put a bunch of tape on it to, I guess, seal it up, and luckily it's clear, but whatever. So do have the instructions, so that's pretty cool. And as far as the toy goes, this is what I have. So I have the squiggly thing, I guess it connects these two, like this. And does it land there or sit there or spin? I don't know, but it's in pretty good shape. Little man's kind of stuck in there. Just gonna leave him in there for now. Yeah, amazing find. I like anything that's in the box from the 80s, especially the toys. Might be a part of my permanent collection. What you gonna do, brother? Found Hogan in a bin. I couldn't really get a picture of him because people were all looking at me while I was looking through this bin. But here he is. He's a little dirty. He's from 1990. I believe they were made by Galoob. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And Hogan's all dirty. He just dropped the leg off the top of the steel cage through a table. Next up, old fishing catalog from Cabelas from 1991 spring. And this is pretty cool to me because I was really into fishing at the time. We did a lot of bass fishing around the Baltimore area and Delaware area. Always a trip to go through, look at these old catalogs, and I collect catalogs now, so this will be a part of the catalog collection.
I know. Pay so much, it's not worth what you pay for, is it?
Next up, Blockbuster DVD rental. This is for Elf with Will Ferrell, and I hate this movie. I've tried to like it and watch it, and I cannot. Will Ferrell is one of those guys he's okay sometimes, but I'm not a big fan overall, and I just can't do it. Sorry for all the Elf fans out there. Okay, we have 5 left, and they are VHS tapes. First up, pretty rare to find out in the wild, Blockbuster VHS rental case, and this is for The Story of Us. whatever that movie is, but always a joy to find the VHS Blockbuster rental cases. Next up, first time I've ever found these out there in the wild. I knew they existed. I had just never seen them. These are two Sonic the Hedgehog VHS tapes from the cartoon. One's from Sonic X and the other is from Adventures of Sonic. Some of my anime VHS tapes have a preview for this cartoon in front of them, so I knew it was out there. Next up, we have Twilight Zone Christmas. I always like the Twilight Zone stuff. Okay. And the last I found in the last VHS tape of this video is... it's the Power Rangers Alpha's Magical Christmas. But then, when I got it home, the tape is for the Wannabe Ranger. Well, that's it. And remember, like Indiana Holmes always says, keep up the grind, and you get a rare find.